Hello, chat. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, everybody. Wait, let's put on some music here. Mag-live na rin tayo sa kabila. Heck yeah, let's go. Okay, well, welcome everybody. Welcome to today's stream. Hey, thank you, Alex. I forgot my watch. Oh no, nakalimutan ko yung watch ko. Oh man. Wait, let me turn on the Benny fam sign. Nah, I'm not sore at all. Chat, must I remind you? I deadlift 400 pounds. I squat 350. How am I gonna be sore from a 2-hour workout? That's just so easy. I mean, next time sparring na, ano? So yeah, I mean, I'm not sore. I think if we hit the bags more, though, I would have been more sore. What's up, Volt? Welcome to the stream, Office Ninja. We're now live here on TikTok. Let me fix the angle of our camera for a bit here. Align it to the gum on the wall. Or else papagalitan tayo ni Editor Kelvs. There you go. Alignment is on track. Okay, today, very simple stream. Let's start first with some hot headlines across Reddit. We will be doing an HLA haul. I have all the videos over here. Over here. Yun, found it. Is fruit shake a ketchup? I don't think so. Is it? I don't think so. I don't think it is. Sakit shins, no rin. Actually, I'm more surprised than I am expecting na hindi ako sore. I was expecting na magiging sore yung shins ko in terms of pasa. But Ali Orts did remind me that I foam roll my shins. And if you're not used to having your shins foam rolled, masakit talaga siya. But because I do it regularly, I guess nakatulong siya in it not hurting the following day. So, all good. Will I do it again? I think I will. Open invite siya, by the way, for me to attend classes for a month. And as somebody who appreciates martial arts and MMA, I was a UFC fan back in the early 2010s, Chuck Liddell era, Jose Aldo, that era. I kind of want to do it, right? I mean, the only blocker, although it's a major one, is that sa Makati yung class. So, I'm thinking about it. I want to, and big chance that I will, especially since the coach is apparently my batchmate sa school in college. High school though, iba siya. Okay, Romeo, I'll make you a deal. If you can get healthy, if you can promise to get healthy by May, I will begin training in April. How about that? Para may 1 month akong para masanay. Yeah, I think si Kevin yung... I would like to think that Kevin is the one who hits the gym less between the two of us. So feeling ko siya yung may chance. I don't wanna assume. Baka superhuman din pala si Kevin. I don't wanna assume anything of Kevin. But yesterday, maybe he was doing it for the camera. Maybe he was faking it. Right? Yung hingal action niya. It's all drama. I really don't know kung napagod talaga siya o hindi. Levy might though. Levy might have a better idea kung pagod talaga si Kevin from the workout yesterday because Levy saw the entire stream from a perspective behind the camera. I only know my perspective. Yeah. Oh, he seems fine. So yeah, maybe he was acting for the camera. I mean, drama lang para kunyari napagod talaga siya. But in reality, he's cool. Kevin does have a major athletic background though. In college, Kevin was a athlete. He was a swimmer. UAAP swimmer si Kevin nung college. That's why he actually has a background that goes deep when it comes to physical fitness. I don't remember much about his story, pero kinuwento sa akin ni Kevin na after college, I think medyo nawala yung fitness niya. And in the last 3 years maybe, kung tama yung pagkakaalala ko, dun lang siya bumalik sa fitness talaga. Yeah. Yun naman yung problema pagdating sa cardio, di ba? Cardio. yun yung problema pagdating sa cardio. Ang bilis mawala ng cardio if nawala ka lang for a week. This goes, it's not the same in terms of musculature. Pagdating sa gains, it will take a while. Given na tama yung nutrition mo, tama yung kinakain mo, even if you don't lift for a week or maybe a week and a half, okay ka lang. Like, you won't lose that much, you won't look all that different. Maybe a little bloated, pero hindi ganun kahalata. Pero pagdating sa cardio, yun yung ma-miss mo lang, you miss several sessions in a row, especially if you're coming from peak performance. Yun yung mabilis na nawawala. Yeah. Yeah, stamina, iba, I think stamina is two-part. Okay, don't quote me on this. Pero pagdating sa stamina, it's one, of course, the physical. Gano ka galing yung circulatory system, gano ka galing yung heart. Right? How fit is your heart na kaya niya mag-deliver ng dugo sa buong katawan mo within a minute. Like, you know how they say na the lower your heart rate per minute, you can do this yourself, chat. When you're sleeping, when you're at rest, bilangin nyo yung heartbeats nyo per minute. If masyadong nakakatamad yun, if you feel like you lose track, you can do it in 15 seconds and then times 4 nyo lang. Pero yung idea, pag mas mababa yung heart rate, mas fit ka. Because the idea is, your heart only needs to pump such a small amount of time to deliver blood throughout your entire body. So if in 1 minute, nakapahinga ka, you're rested, and nasa 60 beats per minute or 50 beats per minute ka, compared to somebody who has a higher beats per minute, comparatively, you're mas healthy ka. So yeah, I mean, so going back, stamina, I feel, is two-part. One is yung obvious. How efficient is your heart? How fit is your heart? And then the other one is in the head. I think also, pagdating sa stamina, it's willpower. It's how you talk to yourself. How used is your head to suffering pagdating sa fitness and stamina. So I'd like to think it's two-part. And again, parehas mabilis nawawala kapag may na-miss ka lang na cardio session. Unlike lifting weights. Yo, what's up, Pao? Long weekend. Oh, nice. Ngayon pa lang weekend nyo na. Sakto, maaga darating yung speakers. Yung speakers ni Mock, I think January 19 na kay Mock ne. So 4 days. Should be faster though kasi local lang Local yung mag-ship. So I feel like 2 days lang na andyan na yan. 19 is the safer side. What's up, paring Ray? Welcome to the stream. Pwede, Apple Watch. Ang maganda MJ, tingnan mo yung Apple Watch mo kapag yung lowest mo for the day. May range yun kapag Apple Watch. May kita mo 48 to 150, ganyan. Kasi siguro umabot ka ng 150 dahil medyo nag-workout ka, napalakad ka, may iba kang ginawa, kaya tumaas yung heart rate mo. And then yung lower end is likely yung heart rate mo nung tulog ka. And some people, chat, I kid you not, nasa 30s lang yung beats per minute nila. Usually athletes, kapag tulog sila and they're just resting and they're the least physically active, ang baba ng heart rate nila, 30 to 40 lang. So, yung mga ganun, matagal ka mabubuhay. Ano niluluto mo, Levi? Teka, lurk lang. I'm still cooking. Kakagising ko lang an hour ago. Grabe ko, matus ako. Yeah. Chat, si Levi. Si Levi, pagod na pagod yan. Levi was operating on like an hour and a half of sleep last night. The entire time na nagiging camera operator siya. Yo, MJ, thank you for watching last night. Sa sobrang sleepless mo, Levi, di mo na maalala kung gaano ka talaga katagal natulog. Nice! Oh, of course, you guys are on leave until Tuesday kasi birthday nyo. Maulo tuloy sinabi ko. Paolo and Mok are on leave till Tuesday kasi birthday nila 17 and 19, tama ba? Just 2 days apart. And then 18 sila nagse-celebrate, which is pretty cool. Hitting 2 birds with 1 stone. Lakas makatipid. Dang, lakas makatipid. Because imagine a usually, even if you celebrate both your birthdays on the same day or you have 2 big meals in the same day, iba pa rin yung tipid ng joint ng celebrating in 1 day kasi sa celebrating ng 2 araw eh. Anyway, I'm happy for you guys. Excited for you to turn 25 and 24. Maulo. Yung hashtag nila. Grabe, Levi. And you still worked 8 hours. Ako naman, pagdating sa bahay kagabi, dapat mag-gym ako. I won't lie. After last night's stream, sabi ko sa sarili ko, gym ako. Kaya ko to. And then, pauwi sa MRT. Hindi ko na pala kaya. Kain na lang, pahinga, onting trabaho, tulog. So, that was me last night. $25 for me, $24 for Mok. Ayan. Tama. Ay, pero kapag ano yun, kapag Christmas, yun yung malupit, di ba? Mga pinapanganak around Christmas season, nagiging isa na lang talaga yung gift. I'm just so happy that kahit papano, hiwalay pa naman yung birthday ko from Christmas. Yeah. Can't believe you were 290, Romeo. Laki nung 290, ah. Would you say 290 because you were like bulky and like muscular, or 290 medyo may ano ka na nun, may excess fat ka na nun? Speaking objectively, I don't wanna offend anybody or hurt anybody there. What? Huh? Lupit nun, MJ. Dahil dalawa ka, dahil say, wow, first of all, that's cool. Okay, first of all, that's cool. Same kayo ng birthday nyo, which means your parents like doing it maybe on the same occasion, on the same day. But more importantly, isa lang yung gift na parang kami ni Carlo. Actually, isa lang, hindi naman sa isa lang nakukuha namin, pero malamang same birthday namin, di ba? SWG! Grabe yung 290. 290 is huge! 290 is very huge. 290 is probably, like, you're probably gonna have a hard time walking or running at 290 because the sheer amount of weight that your bones, mga cartilage mo, have to bear. You can be fit, sure. You can be very fit, but being very fit won't make your bones any better than the average fit person. Gets ba? That's why naririnig nyo parati, di ba? Shorter people live longer. You ever heard of that? You ever heard of that, chat? I'm not sure if it's a fact, but as far as I know it is, we can fact check that. But the idea is that shorter people live longer because we essentially have the same organs than taller people, like really tall people. And because you have the same heart, it doesn't scale, in short. Kumbaga, yung lakas ng heart mo, yung lakas ng bones mo, yung lakas ng joints mo, won't be any stronger if you're a taller person. In fact, because your heart can only be so strong, pag mas malaki kang tao, if you're way taller, less efficient yung pag-ikot ng dugo. Because it doesn't scale with your size. That's why shorter people live longer, because technically, it works better for people na mas maliliit yung katawan, mas maliliit yung stature, kasi yung heart, kayang-kaya niya yung ganong klase. Pero hindi niya kayang-kaya niya yung ganong laki, pero hindi niya kaya yung mas malaki doon or yung mga malalaking tao talaga. That's why you have freaks of nature. Mga athletes like LeBron James or your Kobe Bryants or your Michael Jordans na nag-scale yung nag-scale yung organs nila to their size. Diba? Sila yung mga, of course, elite players, elite athletes. Sila yung mga matatangkad, malalaki, na nag-scale yung organs nila. But normally speaking, that doesn't happen much. See, when we turn 97. Right? Yeah, shorter people do live longer. What's up, Mock? Well, that's also a good way to put it, SWG. Mas malapit sa impyerno, mga maliliit. Man. But yeah, good to know. Good to know, right? Okay, let's do a quick read through here just to get the stream going. Paring Ray, welcome to TikTok. Man, are we shadow banned on TikTok or something? It's weird on TikTok right now. Mas down to earth mga maliliit. Oh yeah, good point. Okay, Vitaly. So, we've covered Vitaly for quite some time. In case you did not know, chat, Vitaly is actually a very big YouTuber. One of the early YouTubers, mga pioneers ng pranksters on YouTube, grew his channel to an amount that is unheard of during his time. Back then, if you had 1 million subscribers on YouTube, you're a top creator. Isa ka na sa pinakasikat on the platform. And Vitaly was one of the first of them. Now, of course, over the years, over the last 10 years, Vitaly's career kind of took a turn for the worst because of many reasons. It could be YouTuber drama, creator drama, bad set of friends, and just, I don't know, a lot of chaos in his life that probably did not work well with the fame that he was able to get. Again, back then, if you had 1 million subs, you're one of the most popular people on earth. You're one of the most influential people on the internet. And back then, when we had even less of an idea what it would be like to be famous or to have so much attention, we didn't know how to deal with it. Hindi nga natin alam kung anong gagawin sa... Hindi nga natin alam kung ano yung gagawin natin with that much fame today. What more 10 years ago? What more 15 years ago? Kasi ito yata yung era ni Vitaly eh. We can actually check that, right? Vitaly... We can actually check at what point Vitaly peaked, right? Oldest. There you go. 14 years ago. Check it out, chat. 14 years ago. 2012. Kasi 2026 na. 2012. That was peak YouTube for Vitaly. And he was raking in a lot of views. So again, hard to know what to do with all that fame. Nag-decline si Vitaly. I just read the title here, but I do mean that he declined in terms of, I would say, mental health and how he handled himself. Unfortunately, because I did idolize this guy because of the way he was funny. Now, as with all creators na medyo nag-downward spiral yung mga buhay nila, they kind of all just go to Kick. Kick.com is a streaming website where streamers sort of look at it, where creators sort of look at it as a last-ditch effort. Kick doesn't have a lot of rules on their platform, And so, Vitaly kind of saw that as an opportunity to run it back pagdating sa pranks niya. And Vitaly thought of the Philippines as a destination for his old school prank ideas. Now, it did not sit well with the public, let alone our government. Especially since it was election season nung time na nahuli si Vitaly, talagang nagpakitang gilas yung gobyerno natin, yung law enforcement natin, nagpakitang gilas. Who is this foreigner trying to mess with us? So it was their time to shine. Long story short, since then, since na-aresto siya, look at this, April 2 it seems, 2025, up until today, hindi pa siya pinapakawalan. At least to my knowledge, maybe we'll learn more in the comment section. What did he do exactly? Well, again, he did his old school pranks in BGC. To name a few, nanggugulo siya. Public nuisance. He would do these things, right? These things which were probably borderline acceptable all the way back in 14 years all the way back 14 years ago. Ginagawa niya in BGC in 2025.
Can I kiss you? What?
Literally walking up to people in public, messing with them, going into stores, kind of just picking up whatever item is on the shelf and then running away, not really returning the items. And one of the things that got people really annoyed is when he picked up the hat of a security guard sa BGC. Kinuha niya yung hat nung CQ, sinuot niya, tapos tumakbo siya. Meron ding, I think, footage of him trying to ride police motorcycles. As in, nantitrip lang talaga. Trying to show that he's still the man pagdating sa pranks. But again, it's 2025. It's no longer what it used to be. All the way back when he was doing all these edgy pranks. And he did a lot. He did a lot of funny ones. It just doesn't work in today's day and age. So eto siya. This is a post simply of Vitaly. Since nakulong siya, ano nangyari in the middle? Because you look at this chat, April 2, and then this was a few months later. Look at the difference in his face. The way he's smiling here, very, very smug, very cheeky. If you look at his arms, malaki pa yung braso niya dito. You look here, medyo nag-deflate na yung katawan niya. Kind of lost that smile. And then, a very recent photo of Vitaly. Grabe, di ba? Yes, it is true that given the texture of his skin, his musculature, that he was probably on the juice. And yun na nga, wala naman, I mean, at least dito sa Pilipinas, wala tayong juice dito, di ba? That's what happened to Vitaly. I mean, if there's anything good about this chat, look at Vitaly. He's not thin. He's actually, malaman siya. Diba? So he's being fed properly. Little do we know kung ano yung pinapakain sa kanya in prison. It could be good, bad, or maybe both, right? He does look dead inside. Does he have regret? Hopefully. Will it change him? Hopefully. Is it all an act? We don't know. Because this guy has been in and out of prison. In fairness. That's not the comment I was expecting, MJ. But okay. Game is game. What was I gonna say? Because this guy has been in and out of prison. Probably banned in multiple states already in the US. What's interesting here is that hindi siya kinukuha ng US. Hindi siya kinukuha ng Russia. None of these countries who normally fight for their citizens to be brought back to their country fought for Vitaly. I don't know what. I don't know why. Ang alam kong pinaka may alam nito, honestly, si Riza. si Riza yung nag-cover nung... Si Riza yung super updated kay Vitaly watching Eagle Lawyer or that lawyer YouTuber who loved to cover Vitaly's case here in the Philippines. So, yep, that's the short of it. That's Vitaly. Parang yun na nga, mas mataba siya ngayon. I wonder if he's being fed properly. Maybe he's being sent over food from his loved ones, relatives. This guy's wealthy still, by the way. Mayaman pa siya. Hindi porket nagkaroon ng decline yung pagiging creator niya, nawala na rin lahat ng pera niya. This guy still has, I would say, a lot of money based on his videos and his more recent videos. So it could be that he still has a team, still sending over food and sustenance para lang ma-maintain niya yung health niya. But of course, the muscle and probably the juice, wala na. Parang Mark Mugen, 'di ba? Mark Mugen yung nag-confront sa kanya or na? I think Mark Mugen just posted about him. Hey Ron, Atozy, yeah, Atozy yung YouTuber essayist or video essayist na nag-cover sa kanya. Okay, what are the comments here? Parang mas mataba siya ngayon. Natuto na kumain ng kanin. Napadami rin ng extra rice. I like it. Hindi na makaturok. Yup. Yes, lumapad siya compared to second. Forced to be sedentary in prison. I mean, what I'm shocked by here, chat, is kumpara mo naman sa mga nasa presinto ba ang Tagalog ng prison? Presinto ba? Chat, Filipino of prison. Presinto. Tagalog of prison. Bilangguan. Yeah, I don't know. Nakalimutan ko na yung sasabihin ko. Pero, kumpara mo naman sa mga Pilipino nating kapwa nating Pilipino na nasa bilangguan. Diba? Yung mga payat. So, I'm really inclined to believe na somebody is sustaining Vitaly. Again, could be his team, could be his family, outsiders. It could be his home countries, right? Either the US or Russia, finding ways to keep him alive if on the small chance na talagang strict ang Philippines na ayaw siyang pakawalan until tried. Diba? Maybe yun lang yung kaya nilang gawin and ginagawa nila yun for Vitaly. Okay. He looks haunted, like he's seen things or had them done to him. The jail facilities are horrendous. He lasted 7 days in the BJMP facility, then posted bail to get back to the BI with other foreigners again. Dude has never seen Philippine jail. He will probably talk on podcasts how horrible prison in Philippines is. He will do it again. Oh wait, he will be deported to Russia. I wonder if he's gonna be drafted to fight. I mean, you know, you already know the prison lore, di ba? Nasampulan yan for sure, whether bugbog or ganyan. Gosh. PDL, yung politically correct term for those in prison, those detained. PDL, what does it mean? PDL? Persons deprived of liberty. There you go, PDL. Why do they sound... Ba't naman deprived? Hindi ba sila rin yung may kasalanan? Kung bakit sila nasa kulungan? PDL. Interesting term. Anyway, any thoughts on this, chat? Or do you want us to move on already? We'll just cover the hot stuff. Oh, ito rin, oh. Oh, there you go. What? Okay, so this is the update. Okay, now we know. The title of this Reddit thread is Russian Prankster to be Deported After Resolving Court Cases. Sa press briefing ngayon, kaya pala na-bring up si Vitaly. Sa press briefing ngayong hapon sa DILG, Sinabi ni Santos, Legal Division Chief ng BI, nag-issue na ng deportation ang kanilang Board of Commissioners. Ang deportation kay Vitali ay subject to clearances ng NBI at ng mga korte kung saan siya may kaso. Sa ngayon, na-resolve na raw ang mga kaso at penalty nito sa korte. Ayon naman kay Interior Secretary John Vic Remulla, si Remulla ang nagpakitang gilas talaga. This is him, right? That's him. Remulla. So, at the time when Vitali was still very smug, si Remulla yung nagsasalita on camera with the mic, and siya yung walang patience kay Vitali because while they were parading Vitali in the press con, napikon, or hindi naman napikon, napuno si Remulla sa antics ni Vitali because he was still making faces, he was still goofing around despite the press con happening right before his eyes. Right, gets ko mock kaya PDL. Okay, ang flight nito pabalik ay magbumula sa Kalibo, Aklan at didiretso pa Moscow. Kung maaalala, Hunyo noong nakaraang taon nang sabihin ni Remulla na tumanggi na ang Russia at Amerika na tanggapin si Vitali. Sabi ni Remulla ang kaso ni Vitali ay dapat magsilbing babala sa lahat ng mga bibisita sa Pilipinas. Hold on. So, sa pagkakaintindi ko, i-deport subject to clearances, deportation subject to clearances, pero nakalagay na dito na may flight na siya pabalik mula Kalibo, Aklan at didiretso pa Moscow. Pero na-resolve na rin daw mga ano ba talaga? Subject to clearance ng NBI at mga korte. Pero ngayon, na-resolve na raw ang mga kaso at penalty nito sa korte. What's this trying to say? Right? Let's just look for another article. Let's look for another article. Vitali to be deported. So mukhang ano na nga. Set to be deported within a week. So ano na? Basically it's done. Good deal, done deal na to. Nakalagay po doon sa ating deportation order na ang pag-deport sa kanya ay subject to clearances at saka yung courts kung saan siya nagkaroon ng kaso. Yung mga kaso po niya sa Taguig at Metropolitan Trial Court ay na-resolve na rin and deemed served na rin po yung penalty niya doon. Kaya marapatin po ay pwede na rin po siyang i-deport soon. Nagko-coordinate na rin po kami sa pagde-deportan na lugar niya. Yung bansa niya, which is Russia. Damn. Ito yung picture na sinasabi, ito yung scene na sinasabi ko na kinuha niya yung hat ng security guard. Oh, yeah, because this article, you're right to say that, Mok, na deal, quote-unquote, kasi ito, kung maaalala, Hunyo noong nakaraang taon, nang sabihin ni Remulla na tumanggi na ang Russia at Amerika na tanggapin si Vitali. And then ngayon, pwede na? Done deal. I don't wanna say anything that isn't true. So we'll see how this develops. We'll see what Vitali ends up saying once he's out of the Philippines because I am pretty sure magsasalita to. Just unless he's truly reformed, right? For some miracle, Philippine jail did its job in reforming and rehabilitating him. He will, unless that really happened, he will likely speak about the Philippines and his experience because that's top tier content. That's top tier content. And then, don't get me wrong, he probably collected 1 million Filipino fans. Not really fans, but 1 million Filipino speculators, 'di ba? Na manunood lang sa kung anong mangyayari sa kanya. So the minute he puts out content about this experience in the Philippines, whether video format, podcast format, whether he speaks good or bad about the Philippines, may viewers yan. Because it made global news as well. Maraming American YouTubers, maraming podcasters covered Vitali's story because again, Vitali is one of the biggest creators back in early YouTube. So yung mga sumikat na mga creators after him, probably know of Vitaly growing up. That's why he's well covered. He got a lot of coverage nung time na naandito siya sa Pilipinas. I wouldn't be surprised if Atoli already covered him. Atoli. Not Anatoly. Cha, what's his name? Atoli? Vitaly? Atozi. There you go. Sorry, my bad. Atozi. Mismo Mike. Atozi. There you go. See? Probably oh, not yet. There you go. 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. So wala pa. Not yet. Andito pa lang tayo. So 2 weeks ago. Likely he will cover him again because it's getting a lot of views. Yeah, content is content. Okay, so that's that. Is there anything else to this? Diba? Ito yung sinasabi ko. He still looks healthy. Compared to your average Filipino in prison. Or inmate in prison. So, what gives? Siyempre, tapik na yan kay Mayor. Basta may pera ka sa selda, hindi ka basta-basta gagawin dyan. At may kubul pa yan sila parang VIP. Yeah, surprisingly looks fit. Yeah, you know how Russia treats criminals these days, right? Oh my God. Sa bagay, Bureau of Immigration's facility siya napunta. Atozi's video. There you go, chat. Told you magkakaroon ng video. See Atozi on it. Yeah, gonna be one hell of a news day for him, that's for sure. Oh no. Mock is not mincing words today. Okay, anything else? I think that's pretty much it for our Philippines. Kinukonsidera para sa 2028 presidential race. Minus Trillanes. I don't know, Chad. I don't know about this combo. I don't know about this combo. What do you think about this combo? Quick politics lang. What do you think about this combo? I feel like mahina to. I think this is too weak, but if you think about it, what's the alternative from the opposition side? Wala na eh. Parang mahina. Di ba? Parang mahina. Kulang pa. They need to make more noise. Kailangan mas ma-rage bait. Kailangan mas ma-rage bait sila, mas maingay, mas aggressive. Hilaw pa, di ba? Bam is pretty strong though. I mean, if you think about it, he did make the Senate seat. Number 4 siya, di ba? Senate results 2025. Midterm elections. Oh my God, not even. Number 5. Asan si Bam? Kiko. Yan, number 2. You know, number 2 si Bam Aquino. So, I do feel like there is he's in a good place. I'm just not sure how strong he will be against the Tulfos. How strong will Aquino and Hontiveros be against the Tulfos? Because it's parang malabo. Kung ang kakalabanin nila yung mga Tulfo. I feel like it's going to be a Tulfo Duterte 2028. Diba? Yeah. I've heard a podcast na si Bam Aquino yung guest, and he's very charismatic. He's good with how he talks to the mic. I just don't know how well he will appeal to the entire Philippines, because he's appealing to me doesn't mean he's appealing to the entire Philippines. Yeah, exciting to see. I mean, how worse can it get, right, chat? Sobrang sama na nung kalagayan natin. I think this is the lowest we can go. We've hit the bottom of the barrel. Rock bottom. Literally. Ito na yun. So, just hopefully pataas na lang tayo after this. Philippines to allow visa-free entry for Chinese nationals. What's the deal here? He won't. I don't think he will, Mock. I don't think he will. It's too risky for his own political agenda. Diba? If he does that now, or if he does that for the presidential elections sa 2028, he will create haters, or he will he will find himself with haters that he won't benefit from sa 2034. Tama ba? 2034. We'll see though. We'll see. Pero totoo yun. Totoo yun, Mock. Yung he can propel public opinion. Imagine what happened no flood control scandal, di ba? Essentially, it started with Vico. It started with Vico complaining nung eleksyon pa lang about the Discayas. And then, yung nag-viral niyang Facebook post na mas binigyang pansin yung flood control, di ba? With him calling out Corina Sanchez and Julius Babaw. So it's true, he can propel public opinion, but it will hurt his own political agenda if he sides with somebody in 2028. Because that guy's gonna run for president, no doubt, chat. He says he won't, but I feel like it's his calling. And with somebody like him, we need people like him who heeds the call of public service. Okay, ano to? Bakit may I wonder what this is. Bakit may ganito? Talagang nilawagan pa nila. Not a big fan of mainlanders flocking, but to be fair, having no mainlander tourists was actually the reason for the drop in tourism in the PH. They're the biggest contributor, actually. There you go. There you go, chat. This is the reason. That's it. I don't think there's any other reason other than tourism. But I've said it. Mock and Pao have said it. When traveling, sila talaga yung they're not good tourists to be around. Especially, I mean, whether abroad or here in the Philippines. Yeah, tourist nga. Yun talaga. Gusto na naman ata ng bagong Pogo eh. Need Pogo funds for 2028. Oh no! They never left. Okay, madami na naman mag-overstay. I really don't like them. They act like they own the area. There you go. Generally, ito yung experience ko sa kanila. Pag nagta-travel. They drink outside. Drink outside and super loud, di ko alam. Pero ito yung asta nila. Ito yung aura nila kapag napapalapit ka sa kanila. But this is not a conversation on other nationalities, but bakit nagkaroon ng ganito? Visa-free entry for 14 days. The answer is tourism. At least yun yung speculation. Don't buy here. Ooh. Yo, I've bought at flowerstore.ph. I did not have the best experience. I do think though that they are a very good and they are a well-run business. Kasi sa kanila lang ako nakakita ng flower vendo machine. As in bouquet na vendo machine. And I thought it was innovative ang flowerstore.ph. Isa yata sila sa unang nag-scale ng business nila online. Mga flower shop na nag-scale ng business nila online. I wonder why there is a little bit of drama here. 1 month na lang bago mag-Valentine's and posting here to remind people not to buy sa flowerstore.ph. I'm sure many can vouch dun sa post na to. Too many people had their day ruined because of this fucking store. Late deliveries, wrong items, no show. 2021 pa ako naging victim pero ever since I always try to let people know here na wag bumili sa kanila. Unlikely, but I hope their business dies. Whoa, strong words. And look, chat, 4,700 upvotes. That's enough to cause decline for this business. Because this is just people individually, voluntarily upvoting, diba? I-upvote ko. Pero what about all the people, including us, who don't really upvote or downvote? 4,007 and plus we have friends. The people who upvoted have friends. What the hell? I'll share you my story though, since we're already on this train. Last year, I thought it would be a pretty good idea. I'm pretty sure anonymous. Yeah, or maybe not because it's a unique name. But last year for Valentine's, I thought it would be a good idea to get Ali Orts a bouquet of Ferrero flowers, like a Ferrero bouquet. Right? Chocolate. And dumating naman on time. Everything was on schedule. Pagkagat namin sa Ferrero, stale would be the word. Stale, makunat. Kind of felt like it was probably already past its best before date. Not expired, but past its best before date. Probably not stored properly. Maybe it's still good, in good condition. Like, hindi pa siya expired or hindi pa lumalagpas sa best before date niya. Pero siguro, hindi siya na-store ng maayos. Kaya makunat na yung chocolates. And they're not exactly cheap. Good packaging, good branding, comes with a price. So, I do have my own fair share of bad experiences. I ordered here 7 days before Christmas. I was excited to surprise my wife. I received an email 5 hours before the delivery time stating that one of my orders was out of stock. Imagine accepting my order a week ago and then at the last minute, giving me replacement options. I replied to the email as soon as I received it. Christmas Day passed and there was still no delivery. And this is just 2025. I tried to contact them via email, Facebook Messenger, the app, and Instagram, but I did not receive a single response. On December 27, I received an email apologizing for the delay. They offered me vouchers and freebies and asked for a new delivery schedule. I provided the new schedule, but they failed to deliver again. I requested a refund, and they only responded after 2 days because they commented about what happened to my order on their Facebook and Instagram posts. I received the refund after 3 days. It was a complete disaster. I looked for stores in Dangwa through Facebook groups and they delivered on time. Never again. Nakakasira ng relationship yan. Literally. Damn. Choknut pala. Ganun kaiba na yung texture eh, no? I ordered, that's it. Man, anybody else, chat? Anybody with an experience from flowerstore.ph? Ako naman may na-experience akong okay na flower store. Kung taga-QC kayo sa Maginhawa. And I I don't really mean to promote them for anything else other than the one time that I had a great experience with them. Teka, hanapin natin ang maginhawa. Ito. Maginhawa. Excuse me. Maginhawa. Come on, you gotta be somewhere here. Maginhawa Flower Store. I don't know if it's libel. La Rosa. There you go. La Rosa yata. Is it? Let's see. La Rosa. Is that libel? Isn't libel a false claim or something? Yeah, this is it. La Rosa. Where are you? La Rosa is a good flower shop. I really like them, and they were very accommodating. Ito. Oh no. Yun. Yeah, chat. Okay dito. I remember this place, La Rosa. So, taga-QC kayo, can put a good word for them talaga na okay sila, accommodating yung staff, knew exactly what you needed, hindi kanya ino-upsell trying to get you to buy the most expensive thing. They're just tailor-fitting what you're looking for and will give you the product that you need. Malicious intent? I don't think so. I think it's just a hater comment, like a bad review, but it's too vague for it to be considered malicious intent. Oh yeah, Dangwa. I mean, 100% chat. Kasi bagsakan naman ng bulaklak, Dangwa, diba? And flowers in Dangwa will 10 times out of 10 times be cheaper than flowers in any other flower shop. And I've bought from Dangwa. Meron akong suki that I buy from every single year. And chances are, I will buy from that person again this year. I remember going to La Rosa that one time only because we were rushing to go to an event and we needed to buy flowers for the celebrant of that event. But we also could not go all the way to Dangwa in Manila for it. But yes, of course, Dangwa is the greatest. Lalo na kung may suki kayo and alam nyo na kung ano yung, alam na nila kung ano yung hinahanap mo, alam mo kung ano yung meron sila. Dangwa is the way to go. Most of the time, 50% the price, right? Of flower stores or flower shops outside of Dangwa. Tsaka ano rin, what you can do, chat, pro tip, search Dangwa Flower Store on Google, call every number, ask how much their flowers are, kung ano man yung hinahanap mo, whether it's a tulip bouquet, Ecuadorian rose bouquet, are you looking for carnations, magsasorry ka ba? Kailangan ba mag-show ng signs of purity, ng love, ng passion, ng apology, di ba? Depending on what flowers you're looking for, is a simple Google search for these flower shops in Dangwa. Tawag lang kayo, tawagin niyo lahat. There's so many. And then look for your it's much faster than going to Dangwa. To be real with you, chat. Call every number. And then chances are, once you've found your match, ask them if they do Grab Express or Lala Move or Angkas Padala, and then have the item shipped to you. Easy money, baby. Lag ba tayo sa YouTube? Chicharon bulaklak na may kasamang lozartan dapat. I like that, TJ. Seems to work. Kapag cash bouquet, sure, papatawarin ka na kaagad. Okay. Okay, so the hate, I understand. Hopefully, flowerstore.ph sees this, and they take it as a sign, right? Or a constructive comment for them to change. Because they have the resources, they have the popularity. Nasa kanila rin yung machinery to run a business that scaled the entire Philippines. Or maybe just Metro Manila. But point is, they have the ability to change their business for good. I mean, look at this, chat. They're giving away a car. So they can change their business for the better. And maraming makikinabang kasi sayang naman yung flowerstore.ph. Great marketing, great business, just not run properly, and many, many dissatisfied customers. Okay, moving on. Kasakiman ni Leviste, sumunog sa pangarap na 2 pesos per kilowatt na kuryente. What's this? What? 24 billion peso fine? What the hell is that? What is this, chat? Kasakiman ni Leviste. Solar Philippines. What? I thought he's all good, right? Isn't he popular? Isn't he like popular kasi ano siya, hero siya sa mga tao? Leviste founded the solar energy company Solar Philippines in 2013. After selling his controlling stake in SPNEC to Meralco, Leviste ran for Congress, defeating incumbent representative with the most votes in any congressional race in the history of Batangas. Hold on. Youngest self-made billionaire in the Philippines. So parang hero siya, di ba? Oh, he was granted a government contract. His company did not deliver. Okay, let's see. Kasakiman ni Leviste, sumunog sa pangarap na 2 pesos per kilowatt na kuryente. Let's stop pretending this is complicated. It's not. Solar Philippines hogged the green energy auction, promised 10,000 plus milliwatts of cheap power, then sat on the contracts. Walang delivery, walang power plants, walang relief sa consumers. Result, patay ang 2 pesos per kilowatt dream. DOE Secretary Garin spelled it out. Kung tinupad lang ng bidders ang commitment, bababa sana ang kuryente from 4 to 5 pesos to around 2 pesos by 2030. That's life-changing savings. Pero hindi eh. Ginawang paper assets ang energy contracts. And the funniest part, si Manny Pangilinan ang sumagip. Binenta ni Leviste ang chunk ng capacity to SPNEC, binili ng Meralco for 18 billion. Kahit si MVP, di pa rin umabot sa 1,000 megawatts installed. Imagine how bad it was kung walang sumalo. Eventually, terminate ng DOE ang 33 Solar Philippine contracts, 11,427 megawatts wiped out. That's more than half ng peak demand ng buong bansa. Capacity na dapat nagpapababa ng bill mo ngayon pero na-hostage lang. Tapos yung siningil ng 24 billion peso fine, biglang defunct na po kami. Solar para sa bayan daw is dead. I-divested na siya, wala na raw kinalaman. Walang malinaw kung kanino napunta, walang accountability, classic. Instead of answering, he waves the Cabral files like a magic shield. Parang look over, oh right. Yo, is this a smear campaign? Is this a smear campaign on Leviste, chat? Because, I mean, it could be true, right? Lahat ng mga sinasabi dito, pwedeng totoo. But also, it was Leviste who kind of borderline unethically talked about the Cabral files. It was him, right? It was him. So, what if? What if it's a smear campaign against Leviste? Dahil nga siya yung naglatag ng Cabral files or nag-release nun. Although again, hindi naman ethical yung pag-release niya ng Cabral files. This isn't chismis, this is energy security sabotage. Hundreds of billions sa binabayaran natin taon-taon. Kung nagmumura ka tuwing dumarating ang Meralco Bill, tandaan mo, may mga politiko at negosyanteng mas piniling mag-hoard ng contracts kaysa magbaba ng presyo ng kuryente. We did not lose cheap power by accident, may responsable. Wow. Wow. I thought he was a good guy. Wow. MVP. Also with haters. I mean, there are no, di ba nga ang kasabihan? No ethical billionaires. Anong memorial, Romeo? What are we talking about again? Not a smear if it's true. Right, of course. Wow, even MVP may haters. Garapalan din daw si MVP. Monopoly and utility. Tayo din pinakamahal sa Asia in utilities. Pero tingnan mo lahat ng companies niya, eye-watering profits. Oh yeah. Okay, what else we have here? Parang mali yun. Ano to?
Yeah.
Bestie ka galang-galang.
Yeah. Nakambini.
Is this Kim Chu? Chat, is this Kim Chu? Sounds like Kim Chu. Siya ba to? Or is this here's another one. Yun na yung big winner last PBB. Si sino yung big winner last PBB? PBB collab big winner. Mika Salamanca. Could be me. No, not Mika. It's Kim Chu. I see the dimple. That's Kim Chu.
Yeah. Nakambini.
Yeah.
Si Fiang? What? Oh, it is Fiang. Is it? I don't know anymore, chat. I don't get anymore. And what's Lakambini? Ano yung sabihin ng Lakambini? Tagalog term for noble lady, muse, or queen, often used as a female counterpart. Oh, okay. Lakambini. Okay, so muse, nurse, muse, noble lady, queen. And then, parang si Kim Chu to eh. Not Fiang. Is it? I don't know anymore.
Bini.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bagay sa'yo.
It is Kim Chu. That laugh.
Sa'yo.
Yeah, see that side profile? That's Kim Chu.
Alright, eto na guys. Ang branding ba ninyo? Kayo ba yung tipong strong, independent?
Bakit ba't nagtawanan? Di ko gets. What's the joke? Bakit sila nagtawanan sa Lakambini? Bakit parang mali daw yun? Bakit?
Bini.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bagay sa'yo.
Why? Why is it wrong? Kasi she doesn't look at herself as a muse or a queen or a noble. Lakan. Lakan yung sinabi niya. Lakan Bini.
Galang.
Yeah.
Bestie ka galang-galang.
Yeah. Nakambini.
Ano sinabi?
Yeah. Nakambini.
Lakam naman yung sinabi. Lakambini is noble lady. Lakan Bini. Yeah, what's the context? Kasi gets ko naman nakalug si Kim Chu. So, I guess if sinabi niya parang mali yun, ano siya, medyo opposite ng noble lady. But what's Lakam yung name ng sister niya na sinampahan niya ng kaso. Wow. Nagpakatotoo lang si Kim and mukhang honest mistake lang ni Jackie. Hindi ata niya alam yun ang real name ng ate ni Kim. Yun na nga. Kim has all the right to be mad. Buong buhay niya na siya halos nagtatrabaho para mabigyan ng maayos na life mga kapatid niya. Ito yung ano, di ba? We saw an article on this na si Kim Chu nagsampa ng kaso sa kapatid niya. And yung naka-white pa si Kim Chu and then tinanong ng mga nakalagay sa comment section bakit parating naka-white ang mga artista kapag nagsasampa ng kaso. Basically, binigyan ng pera for business and parang hindi nag-materialize yung businesses, hindi nagamit sa tamang paraan yung pera and basically naglaho yung mga business if nasimulan man ba. But mishandling ng pera basically. Yun yung pinaka ano. There you go. Her sister casinoed her money dry. I don't know kung charity. Hindi alam ni Jackie na ang real name ni Cam is Lakambini. Alright, let's watch it again now knowing that.
Bestie ka galang-galang.
Yes. Nakambini.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. Bagay
Parang
sa'yo.
mali yun.
Yung tawa ni Darren Espanto.
Alright, eto na guys.
And then yung tawa ni Jackie.
Alright, eto
Like, oh shit, I screwed up. Oh,
na
man.
guys. Ang branding ba ninyo? Kayo ba yung tipong
Oo nga, no? Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, look at that. And then the blink.
Wow. Bagay.
She didn't know, though. I feel like it was honest. Right? It was honest. No malintent. It's hard using Chiz's credit card. What's this?
Tandaan mo may ano yan, talagang yung emergency credit card magagamit ko, ma'am. Isa-swipe ko yan.
Pwede ka naman i-reject it.
Oh, that's right. You can reject it. Well, you won't do that, babe. You don't reject. I did not make this purchase.
Okay na.
Hindi niyo gagawin yun sa akin. Okay, love you, bye.
You know? It's Ron's birthday! It's Ron's birthday. Ron is also a January baby? Yo! Chat, it is Ron's birthday! Happy birthday, Ron! Oh my gosh. Happy birthday, Ron! Kanina pa kami bumabati. I keep missing it. I'm sorry. Ito sinilip ko ngayon lang, oh. Ron's birthday. Birthday of Ron B. Togepi. Happy birthday, Ron! How did you spend your day today? A Capricorn King. Tim was touted to be the Chris Aquino successor. I feel like di siya umabot sa ganung status. What I do think, I mean, sometimes I think about it though, chat. The heart fall off has to be studied. Because a lot of people, early pandemic, really looked up to Heart. She was the icon. Siya yung pambato natin sa Paris Fashion Week. We were proud at one point na meron tayong Filipino representative in the global fashion stage. And then things kind of took a turn for the worse when all these corruption things happened. When Cheese, of course, made the wrong political moves. When Cheese's moves under the political scope, political microscope was put on top headlines. Yeah, it actually ito yung na-curious ako eh, because I never saw Kim Chu taking over Chris Aquino. To be honest, I saw Kim Chu as somebody who could stand on her own. Sobrang sikat ni Kim Chu, sobrang lakas niya. For the longest time, man, it was Kim Chu everywhere. Had lunch sa Mega Mall. Mas din kanina sa Mega Mall. What did you eat, Ron? Is it Is it chicken or beef? Or chicharon bulaklak? Kevin Gersey, welcome to the stream. I never liked Heart, but I never also disliked her. I just saw her as a creator. No, actually, I didn't. I never saw Heart as a creator. I saw Heart as an influencer. Yun ang tingin ko kay Heart, an influencer. Pork! Let's go, Ron. Baby back ribs for days. Fall off the bone ba? Man, that's getting me hungry for ribs. I haven't had ribs in a while. Man, Ron, happy birthday. Go way back with Ron, chat. Ron is OG 2020. And I think, Ron, by February, magiging black na yung badge mo. No, Ron just turned 30. So, older siya kay Mock and kay Pao ng mga 5 years. So, kaka-30 lang ni Ron. Black badge, baby, incoming. Yeah, no one can be the next Chris Aquino because at the same time, Chris Aquino is from a political family. So, it's gonna be hard to top Chris Aquino. Because of also how Chris Aquino took risks that probably no other celebrity could dahil sa background niya. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. I know may mga Heart fans sa Benny fam, but I honestly don't know enough about Heart other than the drama surrounding her because of Cheese. TLDR, Heart is threatening to use the emergency credit card of Cheese, but Cheese said he can reject the purchase made if necessary. In which Heart said he won't do that. What's his is his and what's hers is hers narrative clearly debunked as Heart is using the poorest senator's money to fund her lifestyle. Oo nga pala, no? Hinahanapan ng butas. Because they were claiming this for the longest time, di ba? Na yung kayamanan ni Heart, yung luxury bags niya, yung luxury lifestyle niya, her jet setting to Paris, to all of these fashion shows across Europe, galing sa sarili niyang sikap at pagtsatsaga. And then nahanapan ng butas sa video na to, but it doesn't really destroy the narrative completely. It just pokes holes in it. Kasi sinasabi ni Cheese nung time nga na kinikriticize siya na ba't ang yaman niya, ba't ganito yung lifestyle ni Heart, galing ba yan sa kabad ng bayan, galing ba yan sa pangungurakot. Sabi ni Cheese, no, what's hers is hers. She has her own money. She makes her own bread. She's her own brand. And then, of course, may video na ganito. I like Tony Gonzaga back during the What's Up days. Her reputation is manufactured and highly curated. I suppose, Cleo, with a lot of your top influencers. Right? A lot of your and when I'm talking top influencer, I'm talking global presence for the most part. 'Di ba? Probably has to be manufactured and highly curated. Sobrang dami ng resibo and digital footprint ni Heart. Clearly and visibly, yet marami pa ring bagoong warriors ang nagpapalin lang. They are being stolen from, yet tuloy pa rin sila sa pagsamba sa poon nila. At the end of the day, Pilipino pa rin ang kawawa. Tough to make criticisms based on this video if the premise is debunking the what's his is his and what's hers is hers narrative. What's up? Chad, do you remember that? Tell me you do, please. I was a kid when this came out. What's up? Alala ko parang ganun pa ngayon. What's up eh. What's up, Tony. 2004!
Ihatid sa inyo ng tatlong batikang newscaster sa bansa. Pinangungunahan ni Bong Navarro.
What? I did not know Vong Navarro is part of What's Up, What's Up.
Kasama sina Tony Gonzaga,
Yan. Ito yung naaalala ko. Tony Gonzaga. Oh, she looks so different. She looks so different. She looks great either way, right? But wow. Wow. Interesting how age. There you go. This is a better, more recent photo. Interesting how age changes the way you look. Wow. I can't stop looking, chat. I'm so amazed. Wow. Wow. Aesthetics treatments too, sure. No judgment. Again, no judgment pagdating sa aesthetic treatments, plastic surgery. You do you, okay? And money. If money... Maybe that's what I wanted to say. But I did not want to say that in a bad way. Yun na lang. Wow.
at Drew Arellano.
Drew Arellano? What's up din? Honestly, ang naalala ko lang dito sa What's Up, si Archie Alemania. Archie Alemania at si Tony
At
Gonzaga.
Drew Arellano.
Ito ang serbisyong totoo. What's up, what's up?
Nakakabaliw na mga balita. Weekdays 7:30 ng gabi. Dito lang sa Studio 23.
What? No judgment talaga, nagpapaslimming. As in, do you mean to say no, comma, judgment talaga? Or no judgment? The new nose of Michael Pacquiao? Yeah, I've seen it. Nagmukha siyang he looks Middle Eastern. Michael Pacquiao nose. He looks Middle Eastern now. Honestly, thought it's a pretty interesting look. May nagjo-joke nga mukha na raw siyang sino yung pinakakalaban ni Manny Pacquiao? Michael Pacquiao Morales na raw siya. Wait. Let's look for a good picture. Michael Pacquiao Marquez. Okay, here you go. He looks like Wreck-It Ralph. There you go. Diba? Nagmukha siya Mexicano. Good on him, though. Good on him. Good on him. Looks like he's more confident and happier, I suppose. Maybe. We don't know. But hey, man. You do you. Your body, your rules. Yo, what's up, Brendan? Brendan, nakita mo ba yung TikTok? Brendan, we posted a TikTok. A new TikTok, Brendan. And it's about our encounter last time. Taga Bacoor din siya. So anyway, good on Michael. I don't think there's anything else we can say about it. The only thing I probably have thoughts on would be tagal niyang nawala from the spotlight, because the Pacquiao family is always under the spotlight. So ang tagal niya sigurong nag-incognito, medyo low-key muna siya. Michael Pacquiao de la Hoya. Low-key muna siya kasi kailangan magpagaling ng ilong, di ba? Probably about a month and a half to recover. De la Hoya boxer. I remember when we watched the video of De La Hoya. This guy loves his aesthetics. Remember this Remember nag-rabbit hole din tayo kay De La Hoya. We went through a lot of his videos about him just loving his skin and how he goes through different treatments. De La Hoya, where are you? Oscar De La Hoya. Where is that video? Sobrang funny nun eh. This guy is just living his life, man. Where was that? Yung bloodied yung face niya. Because he did like a treatment. If malagpasan natin, let me know, chat. I'm trying to look for it. There you go. These lasers only making me cuter and younger. Sorry, fellas. De La Hoya wearing lingerie. No, please. Yeah, I like there's nothing wrong with it, Chad. It's 2026. I think we ought to embrace aesthetic medicine and the technologies that have been developed. It's nothing new, right? We've been on the quest to reverse aging since time immemorial. Meron nga tayong Fountain of Youth, which has been a part of our mythical history for the longest time. Okay. Going back. We love team fans are apologizing to Liza Soberano. I wonder what this is. Love team fans are apologizing to Liza Soberano. Why are people saying sorry to me? I'm so confused. They canceled you after your love team remarks only to be proven that you're right. Ooh, I remember this. Our last YouTube video uploaded is about Liza. And how where we were siding with her through the backlash. Yeah, man. Why are people saying sorry to me? They canceled you after your love team remarks, only to be proven that you're right. Thank you, I guess. I never really got to expound on why I personally think it's dangerous to be in a love team, so it makes sense people got offended. They didn't fully understand where I was coming from. Even then, good media trained answer to say na actually hindi kasalanan ko rin naman. Hindi ko rin naman talaga napaliwanag kaya may confusion. Correct, Ron. Wait, now I'm even more confused. Gets na about love teams, but who are the shippers and who is being shipped? Will Ashley and Bianca De Vera from PBB Collab Season 1. Ooh! Kasi parang may issue to, di ba? Yung Wilka. Parang ang nagtuloy yata, nagkatuluyan ba yung dalawa? Alam ko may drama nga to. Wilka PBB. There's like a love triangle, isn't there? Wilka hype for Will and Bianca's activities. Sa alam ko, chat. There you go. There you go. It's more of Mika and Will. Yeah, there you go, chat. All right, let's dig in a little bit here. Para lang mas updated tayo sa youngsters. Sa young showbiz. Some fans of Will, Ashley, and Bianca De Vera take a temporary break from shipping their idols following Dustin Yu and Bianca's alleged airport sighting and Thailand trip. So it's Dustin Yu and Bianca who are actually together instead of Will, Ashley, and Bianca. Right? That's the drama. That's the tea. Naghayag ng nasasaktan at nangihinaya ng ang masugid na fans ni Will, Ashley at Bianca De Vera. God, they're 23 years old. Apektado ang fans nila dahil sa mga isyung nakapalibot sa tambalan nila at sa tambalan ni Bianca at Dustin Yu. So basically, that's it. The fans are shipping Wilka, but Bianca De Vera apparently likes Dustin Yu, not Will, Ashley. Nakapalibot. Anyway, point is, If you don't want to know the names, if you don't want to know what all of this is, the short of it is my love team. They're trying so hard to make it look on camera because they have a strong following. Pero in reality, iba yung mahal talaga nila. Nakapalipot ba yung rinig nyo? Feeling ko yun yung narinig ni LG at MJ. Looking into this, my God, ganyan pala dapat mag-respond sa mga fans. Looking into this. Okay, what do people here have to say? Diyos ko, umay na sa love teams yan. Ilang araw na kayo post about dyan sa love triangle na yan. Sino may time maging fan sa love teams? Ang hirap ng buhay ngayon. Penging free time. What? Hey, no hate! No hate! No hate! No hate. If you like love teams, if you get titillated from watching or following love teams, you do you, man. You do you. I mean, not everybody is as busy. Not everybody has enough time. Oh, wala? Well, are you speaking as a fact, Ron? Wala silang endorsement contract? Parang si di ba? Si Kim Chiu at si Sian Lim for Chowking. May contract sila na bawal silang with other individuals. I remember that was controversial. Tama naman talaga kasi si Liza. She really had a point. Then, itong mga alt accounts sa X ang nagsimula ng mga mag-gang up sa kanya. Hey, let's go, Levy. Good one. Time is the ultimate truth teller. Okay, not much to it other than fans apologizing to Liza. And then, of course, bandwagoning on that. But I still can't believe it, chat. Yung kay Liza Soberano and that time that they made her eat shit. Oh, man. Like, literal, yung pinakain yung dog poop sa kanya. Damn, man. It just really reminds me that we are all going through different things every day. So, cheesy as it is, corny as it is, virtue signaling as it is, right? Paalala lang talaga na you gotta be kind to other people because that was eye-opening. Celebrity tapos ganun nag-open up. Okay? Atong ang number 1 most wanted. I did not know that. Okay. Let's move on. Kanal humor. Kung pangit talaga ang ugali mo. What's this?
Batis ng katotohanan, magpakita ka sa akin. Ano ang
That's good. That's good. That's good. A picture of a planet 5 billion kilometers away. Only in the Philippines. No one. Friend mong sobrang business-minded. Be, bakit parang ang dami mong customer lagi dyan sa coffee shop mo? Shush lang. Gumawa ako Tinder account na poster. Tapos inaayaya ko makipag-meet sa coffee shop ko. Pinapa-order ko in advance. Tapos ginaghost ko na. Yo! Hey, Yel! Welcome to the stream. Yel! Please reply to me on Discord. I was an atheist until I saw this. Yo, that's a good choke slam. Like an air choke slam. Christianity number 1. Amen. Yeah. Anong Gen AI tool ng mga lesbian? Edi chat LGBT. Hey, that's funny. That's funny. Lesbian couple asked ChatGPT to generate a family for them, but the result wasn't what they asked for. What? Dangerous chat. Our TikTok is restricted. Dangerous activities and challenges. What? Come on, TikTok. Come on, TikTok. Healter, I see what you did there. Mga ka-VA, na na-experience nyo na ba ganito ng interview naka-mask? What? Hiring virtual assassin VA. Yeah, yung wrestling na flag. So weird. Yeah, TikTok hasn't been showing love to us, chat, in the last couple of months, actually. That's why it's been hard. It's been hard, but we gotta keep fighting. Yeah. Nag-deliver ka lang, napamisa ka pa.
Oo po, delivery po. Nandito ko sa labas niyo.
Ma'am, Manila paper ba o cartolina? Funny if true. So, ano to? Tinatanong niya sa teacher niya kung Manila paper o cartolina. Nung binigay thumbs up, sinulat niya na lang yung homework niya sa thumbs up. Okay, fine. Fair. Touché. Bakit kasi pinutok? Putang ina, ayoko na mag-dating app. I just got home from a date with a guy I've met sa Bumble. Ang usapan namin, we would watch a movie to his place. Nakahiga kami sa bed niya while watching sa laptop. Tangina, alam nyo na yung feeling na kapag lumingon ka sa kanya, alam mong susunggabang ka ng halik. Puta, para akong nasa Silent Hill na di gumagalaw. Good thing he asked if he could kiss. Hindi na ako nag-inarte. Palay na ang lumalapit sa manok, ante. Todo lip to lelap kami as in hard. Then he started running and rubbing his hand through my back. Bigla ba naman pinutok yung acne ko sa likod? Tangina, basag fantasy, kainis, ang sakit. Not gonna lie, the title misled me big time. Oh man, I feel like we've read this before. Looking for kasama Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Oh yeah. Atong Ang. Yeah, number 1 most wanted, huh? Okay na, i-crop mo. Okay, we're moving on from that. Gagamboy, what's this?
Takot na ako na araw-araw hindi ko mahawakan yung kausap ko. Araw-araw, iisipin ko kung anong ginagawa mo, kung sinong kausap mo, kung sinong kasama mo, baka may magpakilala sa'yo. Hindi ko mahawakan yung
Yo! Wow. I could imagine the fear, chat. I could imagine the fear going through him. This is such an unfortunate incident. And I think I don't think it's even his fault. I think the bike is supposed to be fixed on the wire. I don't think the bike is meant to fall off. Your only job is to pedal the bike. Hindi siya mahuhulog even if wala kang balance. Because unless you're like a elite acrobat, I don't think you can actually bike on a cable on a regular day if you're just a normal person. Diba? Kaya ano to What? Mag-relive ako sa TikTok. Hopefully it works.
Usap ko.
Kawawa naman. Ang babaeng pinalad. Yo, what? What the hell? Okay, last. My childhood in one picture. Oh, man. Is that Kim Chu? Whoa. PBB's Kim Chu free at last. What? Is that what's his name? The Lightning Thief? Siya ba yun, chat? Yung Lightning Thief, yung Percy Jackson? What's his name again? Wow. Yung actor. Percy Jackson, Lightning Thief movie. Logan Lerman. Look at that. Logan Lerman. Wow. Kala ko si, Enrique Hill. Pwede, di ba? Enrique Hill. High School Musical. Wow. What else do we have here? Oh, look at this. Miley Cyrus, Ashley Tisdale. Meron ba? May reunion talaga. Look at this. Harry Potter. This is the third movie, isn't it? Wow. Anong comments dito? Ay, may kaya to. 80 pesos pa to each eh. Foldabots? I used to collect the Foldabots. Saan nahanap yung Foldabots? Ano to? Naka-insert ba to sa K-Zone? Wow! Meron pa rin Foldabots, dude! Sa K-Zone? May Foldabots pa rin, oh. Dude, it's still alive. 3 months ago, 2 months ago. They have official merch. Popular Filipino brand of DIY cardboard robots created by artist Jomike Tejido. Known for their nostalgic appeal and recent comeback through toy books and comics following their original run in K-Zone magazine. Wow. Yeah, dude, they're back. Foldabots. Okay. Naalala kong nagtatabi lola ko ng 75 to 100 kada buwan para mabilhan ako nito tuwing pumupunta kami ng SM. Karangyaan for me pero lagi akong nagpapabili sa magulang ko. Hindi ko maalala kung yung National Bookstore na malapit sa amin, Katipunan Avenue, nung malaki pa siya dati. This one to be exact. This was our go-to National Bookstore. National Bookstore Katipunan. This one, chat. All the way back then. Itong National Bookstore na to, ang puntahan ko as a kid. And I remember all the way back, I wonder if we can look at... Oh, wow, there you go. Let's see if we can look at the... Let's see if we can look at older pictures. Wait. Saan ulit nahanap yung mga old pictures? See more dates. What's the oldest we can get? 2014. Oh my God. So back when it was still large, right? Like this. Actually, maliit na nga to eh. They gave up this space already to Bose Coffee. But back then in 2014, pero back then, nung National Bookstore, sakop niya pa to, you can go all the way back and andun yung mga K-Zone. Nung uso pa siya, back in high school, andun lahat ng mga K-Zone. And if I remember correctly, may iisa lang na K-Zone na walang balot. And yun yung pwede mong basahin for free. And I would spend my time there reading that K-Zone. Yeah, puro book sa taas. This one, Kodak. Alam ko naging uso to eh. I would say, okay, I'll give you a straight answer, Ron. Yes or no? I'll give you a straight answer. Wait, let's see. I'll give you a straight answer. My answer is no. Because I don't think I'm the market for it. I don't think I'm the market for the Kodak Carmera or Charmera. Charmera feeling ko. Because I already have, I'm function over form. 100% function over form ako. And I already have a very great camera in my pocket. I don't see the appeal in digital cameras or older cameras or lower quality footage because I'm just not the market for it. But I see how this is appealing to many other people. Na trip nila yung nostalgic vibes. Trip nila yung handheld lang. Literally. Ganyan lang siya kaliit and it takes a photo and the photo quality is nowhere near your iPhone or like an iPhone 10, right? The quality is closer to an iPhone 3 or an iPhone 1 than it is to an iPhone 10. So, I see the appeal because it's grainy, maganda siya tingnan, but it's just not for me. Yeah, cutesy. Would I spend $2,450 on it? No. Will I accept it if it's free? Sure. Will I use it? Maybe after a week, I no longer will. And that's why I'm not the biggest fan. Really not. But hey, again, I'm not a fan because I'm not the market. There definitely is a market for this. Okay, another controversial opinion. Is this better than the Camp Snap? Remember the Camp Snap chat? We were given one. Is it better than the Camp Snap? I would say yes. Because my problem with the Camp Snap is that it's large. It's actually very bulky when compared to the Kodak Charmera. So they both have the same quality. Old school, grainy, digital camera vibes. But at least yung Charmera, pocketable. Pwede siyang gawing keychain almost. Whereas yung Camp Snap is closer to a full-sized camera. Again, they're probably looking at a different market here. They're probably looking at the market that kind of wants the feeling of having a camera in your hands. So, you do you, but if I had to give a straight answer, my answer would be no. I'd rather get my iPhone and slap on a really, really ugly filter just to make it look old school. I said what I said. Yeah, digicam of the olden days. Mga 2 megapixel digicams. At saka mas mahal yung Camp Snap. So if you had to choose between either, go for the Kodak Charmera. Good marketing and very, very appealing to especially the young ones. Maybe that's it, chat. Maybe that's it. Matanda lang talaga ako. Kaya hindi na siya appealing sa akin. Pero I'm sure it's cool for others. Yeah. Okay, where were we? Nauso na e-books. Ang dami ng pirated hardbound copies ng books sa TikTok. Kaya nag-decline din ang number. Yeah, totoo, Rex. Many reasons kung bakit nag-decline ang greatness ng National Bookstore. But I think some of them just inevitable. Right? National Bookstore is... ang glory ng National Bookstore, yung strength niya talaga, is that it's brick and mortar. It's on demand. But these days, the line between on demand and I'm willing to wait 2 or 3 days is not that great anymore. Some people are willing to wait 2 or 3 days just to get their item cheaper. I haven't seen that one yet. Apple's partnership with Google's Gemini. Tama ba, Eliza? na tama ba pagkakaintindi ko? Basically, Siri is powered by Gemini. I haven't watched the latest MKBHD video yet, which talks about it. Pero, did I get it right? The latest... Yeah, there you go. So, MKBHD talks about it in his video. There. The new Siri is Google. I initially thought... Oh no, nawalan na tayo ng computer space chat. Hold on, let me just free up some computer space. One sec, just clearing up computer space. Sapat na ba to? It's not gonna be enough. Alright, chat, give me a sec. Let me just go grab my hard drive here. I honestly thought Apple would go the ChatGPT route. Because haven't they been working with ChatGPT? Never had the Kindle. What? I wonder. So that one I have to do more research on kasi hindi ako aware talaga sa kung bakit Apple ended up choosing Gemini over ChatGPT. So quite interesting because ChatGPT and Gemini are clearly the front runners in the AI race. The way I see it though, and this is just a super amateur take. Sa alam ko, ang advantage ng ChatGPT is that dahil first mover sila, leaps and bounds na yung iterations ng LLM nila, ng ChatGPT nila. Whereas, pagdating naman sa Gemini, ang advantage ng Gemini is that they have an entire suite of products to build data on. Google, I'm talking about Google, diba? May Google Photos, may Google accounts tayong lahat. We have emails, we have a YouTube accounts also. So, yung data where Gemini is building its LLM on is in some ways more robust than ChatGPT. So, that's why I say both are still frontrunners. Wala pang winner. Wala pang winner at this point, in my opinion. There you go, chat. I'm just transferring files to the hard drive para mag-free up yung space. And then we can do our fashion haul already. Saikino. No, may mga Gemini din. Ako ChatGPT eh. I know what you're talking about, LJ. That's my favorite Sponge Cola song. Oh, I did not know. So anyway, thanks for bringing that up, Eliza. The new series Google. I haven't watched that yet. It's an 8-minute video. If you have time, chat, go watch it. Kay MKBHD. Likely very, very good coverage. Quality content as always from this dude. Yo, he gained some weight. Payback time for Google, not an issue at all. Smiley lang si Apple sa circle. Oh, you think that's what it is, Stein? Kaya ng Apple? You think they can act? You think that's what they're gonna do? What's up, JM? Brendan, what's up? I feel like Apple's strongest quality is now their weakest quality, which is privacy. Oh. I really don't know the lore behind Google, Apple, and OpenAI. All I'm feeling is that Apple is now asking Google's help because nahuhuli na ang Apple sa AI race. If the idea of LLMs is to build data, is to build their language models on top of data. Funny as it seems, kulang sa data ang Apple because they prioritize privacy over everything else. Diba? Walang backdoor ang mga iPhones, mga iPads, mga tablets. Your iTunes account doesn't have a backdoor. If you lose your password, you'll never be able to recover it, not even if you talk to Steve Jobs himself. And that's yun yung pinaglalaban ng Apple for the longest time. Yung privacy nila, yung privacy mo if you use their products is near absolute. Problema, how can you build an LLM if wala kang access sa data ng customers mo? Right? Yun yung problema ng Apple ngayon, kaya sila nahuhuli. Yeah, I'm Carl. No, I'm not Carlo. I'm Carlos. I'm Carlos right now, JM. Yeah. So ngayon, it's biting them in the ass. Bongga ka din kung ito suklay mo ng elementary to high school days. Bakit, chat? Kasi anti-slip. Dahil umiikot yung ngipin. Oh. Di ako masuklay talaga eh. Ever since. So, di ako makarelate. Yo, Ranz is here. What's up, Ranzo? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, di nila na-expect na ito yung magiging downfall nila. 100%. But, hey, honestly though, Apple is a hardware company, right? So, for as long as they keep building great hardware, powered by Google's AI, I don't think they're gonna go away. Anti-lagas itong suklay na to. Kasi hindi mababanat yung buhok mo, di ba? Dahil iikot lang siya. Okay. How to store minced meat. Okay, good. Noted. Nung bata ako, kala ko gawa talaga ito sa gulay. What is it though? What's a TLDR, Romeo? I don't think I have the brain power to understand this. Basically, shares lang ng Apple. How famous was Nora Honor during her prime? Maraming matitirang kanin pag sinangag sa umaga. Basta, no foot rug, no entry. Alam mo, mami, hindi kita... Oh my God. What is this, man? Anyway, I think we're done with our read-throughs, chat. We can move on to our fashion haul. And I like it. This is my favorite fashion haul so far, chat. Every piece, I think, is a good buy. Slipping in terms of data and tech against Google and Gemini. What? So humahabol? Too early. I feel like I like how humahabol ang Gemini, but it's too early to tell. Masyadong mabilis yung galaw eh. I do agree though that Google is eating market share, but don't forget, the American government is also invested in OpenAI. So is Nvidia. So both of them both of them have a lot of money to burn through. Marami silang pwedeng gawin sa pera na meron sila. Okay, let's do this. HLA, you ready, chat? Alright, I have a lot of free space already. Let me just turn on the recording again. Recording. Okay, chat. Wait. Okay. Not in the best of states, so yeah. But the money's already been injected. So I think the US is leading the world in terms of AI. So that's why also ang laki ng investment ng American government sa tech nila. They're leading 100%. Very, very clear. But yeah, if it all fails though, right? If it all fails, we're cooked. I mean, America's cooked. Right, Google. Yun nga yung power talaga ni Google eh. They may have fallen behind, but like what Romeo said, they can catch up. They can catch up because they have virtually everyone's data. Even people's incognito data. All right, let's do this. Fashion Hall chat. I have the clothes here with me right now. Man, I'm so excited to show this to you, chat. Okay, so a couple of weeks ago, I went to HLA because HLA messaged me. Sabi nila, Carlos, galing mo sumayaw. Come through our store and pick up some clothes. We have a lot of clothes here for you. Pick what you want and wear them on stream. Wear them when you go out, when you go to events. Because we promise that we have clothes here that you will like. And I have to say, chat, they were not lying. They delivered. And so, today, I'm going to show you the fashion haul that I did, the clothes that I got, and I'm going to be showing you up close kung ano yung mga itsura ng mga nakuha kong damit from HLA. Now, before anything else, I want everybody to know that HLA is a men's fashion brand. I don't want to compare it to other brands on camera, but I do want to see them as a very familiar brand, if you know what I mean. Very familiar brand siya with its own take on fashion. I would say it's a little bit more... It has more details. It's not afraid to experiment. Instead of going the full minimal route, like, you know, the brand that I'm talking about, pagdating sa HLA, mas interesting yung mga pieces nila. Okay, let's go! So, this is me going to HLA in Gateway Cubao. By the way, marami na silang mga branches throughout Metro Manila. There's, I think they're beginning to open up in other major urban cities also in the Philippines. Is this just on repeat? We'll move on. What? It's just on repeat? Yun nga, naka-repeat nga. Okay. So I go to HLA and of course, kailangan ng smiling picture. Hehehe. I'm just wearing Crocs here para mabilis magpalit. Okay. And then these are all the clothes that I ended up picking up. Now, Ali Ortenay, at this point, nakuha na namin yung sistema. We split into teams and take on half the store each. Pick up all the clothes na mukhang may potential para i-fit at kung maganda yung fit, kung pasok sa budget, kukunin. But basically, we were able to rack them all up and I arranged them according to shirt na may kwelyo, polo, jacket, and then pants. Now, of course, hindi ko kinuha lahat. We're working with a budget here. But let me tell you, chat, when I say that I really am happy with the pieces that I got, sobrang satisfied. I dare I say, mas maganda pa yung mga pieces na nakuha ko ngayon kaysa sa last time. Although last time was also great. Actually, I'm wearing their shirts right now. Okay, here we go. And I think this is just me. I think what am I doing here? I think I'm just inisa-isa ko lang just for the video. So I got a range of shirts. I got also a couple of polos. I got a jacket and I got pants. Price ranges, it really depends. So you see this shirt, chat? You could have a shirt that's at $9.90, and then you can have this shirt that's at $15.90. Same with pants. You can have pants that are at $17.90, and then another one at $24.90. You can have a jacket that's at $24.90, and then a jacket at $54.90. So I would say that their price point is in the thousands, low thousands. But you still will be able to get pieces below 1,000 pesos. Okay. 5XL, sana meron. I know they have plus sizes. Okay, so yan na yun. And I also tried getting shorts because I've been using the same pair of shorts for the last 4 years. Malapit nang gumive up yung mga shorts ko. Okay. I think this is the last shot from the actual store. The next shot is already me fitting the clothes. Oh, this is just me saying goodbye and thank you. Yay! Yay! Uuwi na akong may bagong damit! Yay! Isa pang yay! Okay. Okay, so this is me fitting the polo. So right here, I'm already wearing all HLA. From my polo to my pants to my socks. Not the shoes, although I did get shoes from them as well. I got this polo. I really like it because sobrang presko niyang isuot. It's loose. It's not slim fit vibes. Hindi siya pa macho. I got the polo. And look at the pants, chat. I love the pants. Like, let me show you up close. Let me show you the pants up close. Super ganda nung texture niya. The minute I saw it, I'm like, man, these pants, high quality. Okay, chat, check out the pants. So I'm not sure if you can see the detail. I'm not sure if the camera will be able to catch it. But, yeah, it can't. But there is a lot of detail sa pants. You see that? And it goes all the way down. Okay. How else can I show it? I'm really not good with this, chat. But there is a lot of texture and detail sa pants. Hindi lang siya slacks or pangkaraniwan na pantalon. That's why I ended up getting it. Maybe mas kita siya dito. Nah, the camera's not doing it justice. But I got it because it's also very fresh. That's what I like so far about HLA. Pagdating sa pantalon nila, very light yung material. And if you're like me na malaki ang hita and pawisin ang ang area na yun, these pants, they will do you really good. Dress chinos would be a good way to put it because that's probably what it is, Mock. Thank you so much. Mock, please keep on helping me out here, Mock, para may trabaho pa tayo sa HLA. Okay, ito naman yung... I know naglag tayo for a bit there. Okay, I hope we're back. Okay, look at this. Look at the polos, chat. The polos are in these nice dummy-proof buttons. So if you're like me, na kapag nagmamadali, which I always find myself in, and you gotta button up your shirt, it's as simple as putting two things together. Okay? And again, just like the pants, super gaan niya, super soft on the skin, and it keeps you feeling fresh. So like I mentioned, I got it in 2 colors. This is the other color that I got it in. Easy to take off as well. Ooh. Well. Okay, ito naman yung isa. Oh, wait, chat. You're gonna see a lot of this. Fair warning. Snap button. Oh my God, Mock, thank you so much. These are called snap buttons. Okay, chat. Fair warning. Fair warning, what you're about to see might hurt your eyes. And it's gonna happen in many of the succeeding videos. I can explain, but for now, I'll let you suffer first. Sabi ko sa sarili, may nagsabi kasi, gawin mo yung trend na ganito. Sabi ni Ali Orts actually, gawin mo yung trend na parang choose your character, di ba? So, I'm like, okay, I'll try. And then, so you're gonna see a lot of that in the next few videos. Okay, so let's move on to the next caller. Magaling nga sumayaw. Oo nga, nagsuffer ka, Levi. I'm sorry. Okay, ito na yung next. Okay, there you go. So, the next one, ito yung kinuha ko. Look at how different yung pockets niya. But I like the idea that it's double pockets. Like, there's something about double pockets as a guy who likes super minimalist stuff. There's something about double pockets, the symmetry, that just attracts me so much. This time, the pockets are actually real. In the brown polo, pockets weren't real. So, eto siya. Up close chat. Pakita ko lang sa inyo. Boom! Look at that. Oh, and. Look at that. So, snap buttons just like the brown polo. But here's the thing. Remember how they love random words? HLA loves random words placed on their polos and shirts and jackets. Meron na naman. So if you look closely to the lower left part of my polo, there is a word there. The word you will never guess. But it is pioneer. And I think HLA will ride or die with this one. I know to us, it's pretty foreign na ganda-ganda ng damit, ganda-ganda ng polo, biglang may random word. Like this one says pioneer. The brown shirt, the brown polo, check out what it says. It says fearlessly. Diba? Fearlessly. So, I think, and this is my theory, is that I feel like it's part of Chinese culture. You know how Chinese cultures love their characters? They're Chinese characters because Chinese characters stand for words already. Diba? Imbis na letter system sila or alphabet system ang Chinese, Chinese usually, one symbol or one character is a word. And then they have those words tattooed. Words or Chinese characters are very symbolic in their culture. So feeling ko yun yung tinatry nilang gawin. They're trying to impart their culture onto their line of clothes or their fashion. That's why you're gonna see random words that are aspirational, I hope. But yeah, this one, again, I'm wearing the shirt. You're not even gonna notice it until I tell you. So you're wearing the shirt. And then, sa baba, fearlessly. Okay, let's move on. So, ito yung shirt, ito yung polo, pants, and shoes na combo. And then again, I really like the pants. Keep showing it off. So it's just me doing a bunch of random stock poses para may pwede kami. Oh, and then there you go. There you go. I'm sorry, chat. Please cover your eyes. And then we move on. We move on to their shirt. This shirt, yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, di ba, may mga shirts na $790. And then next thing you know, yung shirt nila, magiging $1,590. And that is because this shirt is a little extra special. If you look closely, their shirt is kind of double-lined. Tama ba yung term? Double-lined? So, that shirt, very, very thick, very, very rigid, and it kind of almost feels like I'm wearing a Kanye shirt, if that makes sense. Very plain, but at the same time, has so much structure on it. Look here, chat. Look here. Look at the shirt. Tingnan nyo yung loob. Yung loob niya, may second layer. There you go. Boom. Oh, there you go. My second layer, yung shirt. Even here, when I flip, inspired with Sherpa shirts. It has a fleece line. Mok, thank you so much. I wouldn't know how to go about this video without you, Mok. So, itong shirt, if you look inside, sabi ni Mok, it's inspired with Sherpa shirts. It has fleece lining. And I got this because, again, it looks super high quality. And I know 1,590 is way above what price shirts I would normally get for myself. But at the same time, shirts like this, when you buy them from luxury brands or from other brands, will cost at least 3x the price. So at 1,490, if I remember correctly, sobrang sulit na nung t-shirt na to. Anyway, look at the details again. Look at that. Camera, do your thing, man. There. But it's there, chat. I promise it's... There you go. Mas kita ganyan, diba? Look at that. Look at the details of the shirt. Very, very cool. Oh, and also this time, nice, Ranzo. This time, I'm wearing HLA pants na mas lax na yung dating. So, hindi na siya dress chinos tulad ng sinabi ni Mok kanina. This time, it's more on the slack side. I don't know if it is that. Mas lax na yung dating niya. But, it's still super light. Still super light to wear. And if I could just pick one kind of clothes, tama ba? If I could only pick one kind of article of clothing sa HLA, 100% it's gonna be the pants. The pants are just great in that I keep saying the word. It makes it's light and it's fresh. Ang sarap ilakad. Yung alam mong kahit nasa Pilipinas ka, hindi tas ang lagit-lagit ng hangin, it still feels so good to wear. It just goes well with your skin. I don't know. And ito siya. There you go. Mas lax na yata ito eh. There, if you look at the material, if you look at the cloth, I think dun yung makikita na mas lax na siya. But at the same time, look at that, chat. Sarap pa rin isuot. Okay, now, what if lumamig? What if it gets a little more chilly? Hindi enough na may lining sa loob na fleece. What else does HLA have for you? Well, chat, they have a scarf. They have a scarf, and if I remember correctly, this is sheep's wool, and it's very, very good. It's so soft. It's very soft. It warms you up really quickly, but it's also very light. At this point, I have to admit, I don't know how to wear a scarf. So I'm like, okay, I'll put it around my neck, right? I don't know what to do with it. And then at this point, hindi pa ako sumusuko. Hindi pa ako humihingi ng saklolo kay Ali Orts. Feeling ko kaya ko pa rin gawin. And at one point, I got fed up. And so, I go to Ali Orts and seek her help. Professional advice kung paano magsuot ng scarf. Ayan. You see the gasp of air I have there in the last second? Of course, we can't skip this, chat. We can't skip this. Oh, diba? Boing, 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 boing. Okay? And then the gasp of air when I realize I really just need help. The scarf is not stretchy. Scarf is not stretchy at all, but I think you can wear it either way. You can wear the dark side out or the light side out. So, tinuro na sa akin paano magsuot ng scarf. I try it myself and I'm like, this ain't right. This doesn't look too good. So I asked for help again. I asked for validation and finally I get it right. Sabi ko yata ito makukuha ko na to this time. So apparently it's way simpler than I thought. Have to simply fold it in half, create a loop, and make it go through. And there you go. Hey! Right? Don't I look fashionable, chat? I'm like, ooh, wow, lamig. Ooh, chilly. Okay, and then there's the other way of wearing it, which is apparently also just as simple. So, isusuot siya palikod this time, and then just loop it back to your front. Oh, diba? Look at that. Who's Mr. Fashion? Mr. HLA himself. I'm so proud of this one. I look like I kinda know what I'm doing. There you go, asking for validation. I'm sure there's a better way to style this. Ready na magbagyo. Ready na magbagyo sa summer. And then another shirt. Very, very simple shirt. Maybe it's just me, but I keep picking cloth, whether it's a shirt or pants, na ang gaan lang sa skin and hindi malagkit yung feeling. So I want to show you this shirt up close. We're about done already, oh, diba? Oh, look at that. Ay. Itong shirt is a rather plain shirt. It's very basic design. Okay, very, very, very basic design. But if you look closely, again, I hope the camera does justice, may kita nyo kung... Yan. It's good. You can see it. I think, there. You might be able to catch the details of the shirt that might give you an idea on just how light it feels on the skin. Diba? So, very simple shirt, again, but massive G for me. Big G for me. After this, we're gonna move on to the last piece. The last piece that I have. Oh, there you go. Jellyfish. What am I doing? Good fabric, less prone to piling. Kind of looks microfiber. Oof. Let's pretend I said that. Thank you, Mok. And then the last piece, chat. This jacket. I'm not gonna lie. I spent most of my budget on this jacket. During HLA Hall Part 1, nakita ko na yung jacket na to. When I went to SM Fairview HLA, I saw the jacket and I immediately fell in love with it. I like it because it looks cool. It looks like it's something I can wear in a National Geographic show. I'm not sure if it's a windbreaker. Makapal-kapal siya, mabigat din yung tela. But unfortunately, during HLA Hall Part 1, there was only the small size. Pagdating sa jacket na to, I'm large. And the intention here is so that when I go to a colder climate country, may space pa para i-layer siya. But look at it, chat. It's so beautiful. I really, really, really love this jacket. And I don't know about you, but si Ali Ort, sinitingnan niya ako sa CCTV. Ready na magbagyo? What do you think, chat? May lining yung jacket. Let me show you up close. So this is the jacket. Okay? This is the jacket over here. And again, it's I splurged my budget on the jacket. So yes, there is a lining in the jacket. There is a pocket inside, functional pockets. And I don't know what else to say about it, really. There are really nice buttons. And nice pockets inside. Oh, how about the word, chat? Can you guess the word? Because this jacket is so beautiful, just like what Romeo said. Okay? Just like what Romeo said, this jacket is so beautiful, hindi lang word yung nakalagay sa jacket. Kung hindi, sentence. Are you ready? Looks like a blouson windbreaker parka hybrid. Let's go! Mock, you're so good at this. What would I do? A blouson, I hope I said that right. A blouson windbreaker parka hybrid. Okay? Guess what it says over there on the lower left. Okay? If you can guess it, chat, in your name jacket. That's it. I'm gonna give you the jacket if you can guess. Because you won't be able to guess it. This jacket, lower left, and I'm not trying to make fun of the brand. I just find it amusing at this point. Kasi nga, feeling ko they're just trying to push the idea of valuing words. This jacket at the lower left says Avant Harbor. You shall learn how to entertain yourself and enjoy life. What do you think, chat? It's like opening it. The jacket is so good. It's like opening a fortune cookie. You shall learn how to entertain yourself and enjoy life. Avant Harbor. I respect it though. I respect what they're trying to do. Some shirts, walang ganun. Just like the plain white shirt. Right? Just like the plain white shirt. Just like the plain white shirt. Okay? And yung isa nating shirt na binili, wala silang words. W's in the chat first kay Mommy Keiko. Para siyang mga old Chinese proverbs. Alright, W's in the chat first for Mommy Keiko. Thank you so much, Mommy Keiko. For the 5 gifted. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Si Riza nagkaroon ulit ng membership. Let's go. Roy, Victor Taniedo, Coco Puffs, and Ogie all got memberships from Mommy Keiko. Pwede. Hands up, HLA. Thank you so much, Mommy Keiko. Yeah, it could be, right? It's like a way to manifest. Like if you're wearing it, if you're wearing the shirt and the word for the day is powerful, what if? What if, right? You end up feeling powerful, actually. So, ito na. Oh, diba? Oh. I really love this jacket, man. Again, functional pockets all around. And then, ayan. Ready na for Baguio, chat. Yan, nilalamig. Ano pa, may binubulong si Ali Ort sa akin eh. Na tip daw na gagawin ko. Okay. Ito, kunyari, nilalamig. Tas boxing na raw. Diba? Jab, hook. Jab straight, uppercut. Okay. Wear the polo and feel pioneer. I like it, Mok. Not bad, right? Oh, wait, there's another word in the back. There's another word in the back. May job hiring dito, sabi ni Levi. Naghahanap daw ng CS na trabaho. Okay, there's a word in the back. Ooh. It also says Did I get that right? Come on, come on. Focus, focus. Avant. Avant. Avant what? Habor? Avant Habor, chat. Avant Habor. That has to be an E. Maybe it's an R. Pero may R na rin dito eh. Avant. Maybe this is just a symbol, right? It can't be an E. I really don't know. But I love the jacket. I'm excited. Oh, it also says it. Oh, yun na pala, sa likod na pala yun. Does it say it everywhere? No, just at the back and in front. So Avant Harbor. In the back, Avant Habor. I don't know. But I love the jacket. Again, huge props to HLA. But that's not it. We have one more item. And this item is crucial. Long time na to in the making. Dapat kinuha ko to many years ago kasi yung current na sinusuot ko, kupas na talaga. It's had its time. It's about 10 years old. And I'm talking about... Oh, wait. Before we go, look at this, chat. Sobrang naging fascinating to for me. Look at this. The buttons, they're magnetic. Ayan, no? Nagkiklik silang ganun. And I'm like, what? Magnetic buttons? I've never seen anything like it. So wala, I just wanted to take a shot of that. Okay, finally, ito na yung sinasabi ko. 10 years old na yung black shoes ko. The dress shoes that I wear. Whether barong, whether sinusuot ko sa barong or with my suits, the dress shoes I have is 10 years old, and it's lived a full life. I have to admit it's also dated because it's 10 years old. The fashion from 10 years ago might not look as good anymore today, but I kept on wearing it anyway. In fact, I wore it to the weddings I attended this year because as far as I'm concerned, if nasusuot pa yung sapatos, if maganda pa siya tingnan from the outside, who cares if naaagnas na yung loob-loob niya, di ba? For as long as you can wear it. But, thank you to HLA for giving me the opportunity to have new dress shoes. That's why, with the budget, I also got for myself a pair of dress shoes. Props also sa medyas ng HLA. Their socks are really, really good. I have like 5 pairs of their socks. Super lambot, good to wear with pants. The dress shoes that I got, I feel will last me for another 10 years. I got something that looked a little bit more timeless, a little less trendy yung itsura niya. So I got dress shoes that look like this. Oh, diba? Look at that. Dress shoes that I feel I will be able to wear for a long period of time. Fits me well too. HLA with the all around. Lahat ng clothes meron sila. They even have underwear, by the way, but fortunately I was gifted a lot of underwear for Christmas kasi pati yung underwear ko kupas na raw. Kaya yun ang naging regalo ko. Regalo sa akin nung Christmas. And that ends it, chat. I guess all I want to do now is to show you the shoes up close. Just so, 1, I could show it to you, and 2, we could get footage on it. So I'll be right back. When I get back, we'll do the shoes. And then I think we can end the stream already. Pag-describe ng old shoes. What's a derby? Mock! Derbies? Yun yung tawag sa black shoes na to? Derby shoes? Derby. Tama si Ali Orts. Buhat na buhat to. Ni Mok. Our classic style of footwear distinguished by their open lacing system where the eyelet tabs are stitched on top of the vamp, offering a roomier, more adaptable fit than the Oxfords. Well, I did get for myself the roomiest shoe that I could get. As somebody who's used to wearing barefoot shoes, I want my dress shoes to feel as loose on the toes as possible. Okay. Wow, fashion is uniting and healing the world. Levy now respecting Mock because of the fashion. Okay, I'll be back with my shoes, and then we can wrap the stream up from there. Again, shout out HLA. I'll just leave this on the HLA website. That's what I do wish for, though. Na sana HLA works on their website, because their website at this point is still pretty empty. That's why maybe one day they get their shoes. They get the website really, really nice and useful. Ali Orts with the shoes delivery. Na overhear niya yata tayo. Yep. Okay, so the shoes are here. Para lang we get a better look at them. I'll only get one shoe. Black shoes yan. Chat. It's super black shoes. So these are the shoes up close. Okay. Very basic, and I got the shoe that's the least pointed para lang mas may space yung toes ko dito sa harap. So not much more to it other than it being a black shoe. And it looking sturdy. And it looking like it will last me for another 10 years. Okay? That's about it, chat. Yeah. I have to say, I like my minimalist clothes. I like not thinking too much about what I have to wear. But in late 2025, I've begun to accept the fact that I may be attending more events. And because my job heavily relies on my, I don't want to say physical appearance because that might mean itsura ko, but the clothes I wear, right? I feel like HLA has opened up many opportunities for me to explore when it comes to wearing different clothes. Because if you look at my Instagram chat, presentability, there you go. That's Mock. You're on a roll. Ganun ba kapag magba-birthday, yung wisdom biglang naho-haul? If you look at my Instagram, a quick look at my Instagram, you're gonna see me wearing the same clothes throughout the past 10 years. Like, I kid you not. Uso ngayon yung 2016, diba? Uso ngayon yung 2016. Post a photo of you in 2016 versus 2026. Or just plain outright, post a photo of you from 2016. I kid you not. If I post photos from me from 2016, you're gonna see me wearing the same things. My plain black shirt, my plain red polo, everything plain. Because just like Romeo, I really don't care all that much about what I'm wearing. For as long as I'm happy, for as long as it's comfy, Gina. It being a part of my job now, though, kind of changes that a little bit. And I have to accept it. Am I going to end up splurging on clothes left and right? Creating this, breaking what I stand for, which is essentially sustainability pagdating sa damit? Likely no. I'll take it a step at a time. Right now, I'm just taking advantage of what HLA is offering me. So ayun lang, I am very, very grateful to HLA because this is the second time they've given me a haul. In fact, this Sunday, I'm gonna be dancing again for them. Maybe they like my dancing so much, chat. You see? Maybe they like my dancing so much because I was a part of this that they said, all right, go. There you go. Look at me, chat. There you go. Maybe they like the dancing so much that either naawa sila para sa akin. Sige, mag-haul ka na lang ulit ng damit. Or thank you for looking ridiculous. Go get yourself some clothes. But that's me. And I'm going to be attending another Zumba event this weekend. Believe it or not, another one this weekend. And hey man, if HLA gives me clothes, baka wrong send sila. If HLA gives me clothes in exchange for dancing, in exchange for repping them out, talking good about them, which by the way, at this point, I have no bad things to say talaga about them. And I'll keep doing this. So salamat talaga sa HLA. To be fair, pansin o halata talaga na simple ka manamit. Unless for an ad, halata di ka masyado into fashion. I'll take that as a good thing because that's who I really am, MJ. So yeah, di talaga. And I'm just happy na may ganito na pwedeng i-explore because it's cool, it's fun. I mean, the way Mok puts it, diba? There's so much to learn, there's so much to understand or appreciate pagdating sa fashion. And I'm all for learning new things. Yun naman yung trip natin dito eh. Parating TIL, parating learning more stuff. And fashion is no different. Yeah. I mean, I take no offense at all. Alex here says, see me never repeat my outfits on Insta. No. I could never. I don't mind wearing the same shirt all the time. Literally at one point, all I had, and Ali Orts knows this, when she was helping me pack for the US. So US, and Ali Orts can attest to this. 2020, before the pandemic hit, I went to the US and spent a month there with family. Sobrang frustrated ni Ali Orts, chat. Okay? Because all she could help me pack pagdating sa t-shirts ko are but 3 colors of t-shirts. And they're literally the same thing. A dark gray shirt, a light gray shirt, and a black shirt. That's it. Yep. Basically, MJ. Share mo clothes ko. Yeah, I'll share my clothes with Carlo. Open invite ba yung Zumba? I don't think so, Ali Orts. I think it's organized and by invite only. Yeah, seryoso yung Zumba. I'm not kidding, chat. I'm gonna be doing this again on Sunday. Let's go, HLA. By the way, kahit itong shirt nila na pinamimigay nila sa in-invite nila to the Zumba event, ang ganda rin. Zumba sa barrier, pwede. Why not? Yeah, thank God ito lang yung pinost nilang photo. That's me. Look at me on this side. Oh, diba? Naki-Zumba talaga eh. Do I have any other photos here? Hopefully not, man. Yeah, that's it. That's it for the Zumba. Hey! Are we gonna see Carlos in front of HLA store soon? I'm not gonna say no if that opportunity comes knocking. Again, chat, 2026. The year we keep trying out shit. Remember? We had a stream one time. The barrier to entry the barrier to the entry when it comes to greatness, achieving your goals and your dreams, is simply just trying. So, 2026, I'll be trying many things. Still curated. Huwag naman sana lahat. But I'm open to trying stuff in 2026. HLA, I know what it means. HLA, it's on the HLA website. I know what it means sabay tingin sa website. I know because I remember looking at it. There you go. H, and again, it goes back to their symbolic words, right? It's not very simple. H originates from high quality. Okay? L comes from live. It symbolizes youth, vitality, sense of fashion, and continual updating. And then A comes from affordable. Our products are with excellent quality and reasonable price and can be easily bought at one stop. O, diba? So if you say all of that in one go, high quality, live, affordable. I dig it, right? If they sell good products, I love them. HLA Marketing Team, hire me. I'm not gonna say anything about it. All I'm gonna say is, ang ganda ng HLA products. I had my selfish reservations only because I was super conservative about what I want to wear and where I want to get my clothes from para tapos na, di na kailangan pag-isipan. But when I went to HLA, again, it changed things for me. Diba? The meaning is very much like that. Okay, chat. Ano ba naman yung photos? What photos? Yung mga nakaganon pa, no? Hataw lagi ang outfit. Pwede, LJ. Okay, chat. Anything else you want to talk about before we cap tonight's stream? Okay, stream schedule. Stream schedule. Very, very important, chat. This is important because the stream schedule I posted is updated already. Okay? So, okay, titinang ko yung mga photos. Give me 1 second, MJ. So, today we do HLA Part 2. Tomorrow, chat, no stream. Now, initially, stream here would be in the afternoon. But tomorrow, nagkagulo yung mga schedule. In the evening, I have a Nivea Thanksgiving event. And then, in the early afternoon, I have a dental appointment. Dapat isi-schedule ko yung stream early afternoon. Like before my dental appointment and then before the Nivea event. But minove yung dental appointment early in the afternoon and alanganin if I schedule the stream in the middle. So I really have no choice but to cancel tomorrow's stream, the 16th. But on Sunday, I want to make it up. So I will open up a stream on Sunday. Iniisip ko nga IRL sa Nivea event or IRL sa Zumba. Kaso gising ba kayo ng 7 a.m.? If I stream the Zumba event on Sunday, are you actually gonna watch? It's gonna be at 7 a.m., chat. I don't mind streaming it, to be honest. I can have the gimbal. I can have it auto-follow me. I'm literally gonna be dancing in one spot. And if gising kayo ng 7 a.m., if gising pa kayo ng 7 a.m., I'm so open to streaming on Sunday. That would be cool. But yes, opening up a stream on Sunday to make up for our stream on the 16th. And then everything else, we'll have gaming this week, this coming week. We're going to be having a guest on the 21st. We're going to be having Jake. I'm not sure if you are familiar with Jake, chat. But Jake is a host. Jake is a host and previous Kumu streamer. Jake is one of my closest friends pagdating sa streaming career ko. Jake is also a commercial actor, commercial model. As you can see here, Jake also modeled also for Avida. Okay, wow, 34 years old na pala ang Avida land. And Jake's a cool guy overall. Okay, Jake's a cool guy overall. You'll catch him. We're gonna be reviewing memes. He loves dad jokes, chat. So if you have a bunch of dad jokes there, let it out when we all see each other on the 21st. On the 22nd, meron tayong papadalhan tayo ng chicken ng Mong's Manok. I'm not sure if you've tried Mong's Manok before, but on the 22nd, that's what we're gonna be having. On the 23rd, a little interesting, magtitier tayo ng gatas. So mga lactose intolerant, on the 23rd, prepare yourselves because you might get second-hand lactose intolerance from watching me drink about 2.5 liters of milk. That's gonna happen on the 23rd. Everything else pretty standard. We're gonna be playing Peak on the 27th. 28th, yung gusto kong isang sabihin sa inyo. Chat, this guy might be familiar to you. We're gonna be having a guest on the 28th. Finally, long time coming na to. But I've been mentioning this guy's name since 3 years ago. On the 28th, we are gonna have this guy on our live stream. We're gonna be having Jacob Alava in our live stream. Basically, Jacob is a professional. He is a professional bodybuilding athlete. Natural, 100%. Athlete siya. And I invited Jake to come over next on the 28th because I do want to talk about how we can all achieve our fitness goals this 2026. And if there is a guy to talk to pagdating sa fitness goals that isn't rigid, isn't all focus. Kailangan cancelin natin lahat ng pagkain na to. Bawal prito. Kailangan bland food. Brown rice lang. Tuna lang. This is the guy to talk to because he knows his shit. Okay? He's the first guy. He's the guy who's gonna tell you a good coach is determined by what restrictions they impose on you as a client. Also, he is go up nga ulit. Eto na, yan na. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Okay. Baka mapagalitan tayo ng TikTok eh. You could just check out his page, Jacob.alava. Super jacked. He's also going to be dieting for the next 5 months. So, I think right now he's at his biggest. He's huge right now, chat. Pero magda-diet siya until May. Yeah, that's Jake. Ayan. Yan. That's natural, by the way, chat. 100% natural. And that's all from just eating and being dedicated to the bulk. Yeah, so I can show this. The other photos I cannot. So Jacob will be here. Jacob will be here on the 28th. Okay? So fitness questions, goals for 2026. Siya yung guy for it. 21st si Jake. 28th also Jake. Actually, ang palayaw ni Jacob is Jake. Okay, MJ. MJ, kailangan mo magpakita sa 28th, ha? Yeah, that's Jacob. He's such a cool dude, too. Same batch kami sa school. And, yeah, just a chill guy as well. Online coach din siya. Okay, so I just want to let you know, chat, that Jake does online coaching. If you ask me point blank, if there is an online coach that I would recommend out of all the fitness people that I know locally, it's gonna be Jacob. Because kaya ni Jacob ang intermediate, ang beginner, as in full beginner, all the way to intermediate. Advanced is a different story. Advanced is for bodybuilding, professional bodybuilding already, and iba na ang coach na kailangan mong hanapin kapag advanced athlete ka na. But from the beginner all the way to intermediate, 100% Jacob. The only problem with Jacob is depende sa season, pwedeng puno yung client list niya. I think he only accommodates a limited number of clients each month. And if I remember correctly, last week, nag-post siya ng Instagram story na naghahanap ng clients. So mabilis mapuno yung client list ni Jacob. You can ask him about that as well on the 28th. Really great coach. Can't stress it enough. Idol ko rin to. Sandro. Yeah, Sandro's good. Sandro's good, but I haven't been following Sandro as much as I have been following Jacob. So that's why I can't say much about Sandro. Familiar lang sa akin si Sandro. Okay. Anything else? Chat, you could low-key make us fight about Whale and the Athlean. Because Jacob is, of course, an Athlean athlete. I'm a Whale athlete. You could low-key make us hate each other. Pagdating dun. But I do feel like I have nothing bad to say about Athlean. Diba? We can ask Jacob about the drama. Alala mo yeah, LJ, be at your worst behavior as always. Naalala nyo yung drama na athlete na nasipa? We can ask Jacob about it and his thoughts on it. Shaming beginners, problema kapag dating sa mga athletes that talk about gym goers in that way, diba? Yeah. Jacob's overall cool. He's not half. Well, I don't know actually. Alam ko Pilipino si Jacob. Yeah, yun ang bash ng newbie. Yeah. Mag-zumba ba kayo sa stream? I don't think so. But yeah, chat, do check out Jacob. Do check out Jake. Jake Señeres, Jacob Alava, our guests for the next 2 Wednesdays. For now, this is where the stream ends. Oh, also, in case you didn't notice, I got a haircut earlier today. I like the haircut. It's giving magsa-summer na. Yeah, naghahanda na for the summer. I'll see you on Monday, chat. Oh, Sunday. Oh, wait. Okay. Silip daw sa GC. Teka. Silip daw sa GC. What photo are we looking at exactly? What photo are we looking at? Carlos Come on. I was made to wear this, chat. Ito ba? Chat, the peg was Barbie and Ken, okay? To be fair, I had to dress up. I didn't dress up. I don't have these clothes. Pinagbihis nila ako like Ken. Okay? And I'll be honest. In that moment, I did feel good about myself. I like the hair. Super light lang ng makeup. Nah, I'll take it. O, diba? Ito, kakain ng sushi. This is an old photo. 2018, I think. Baka nga 2017 pa eh. Wow. I do look different. 10 years, man. Steffi's post. This is Romeo back during the martial arts days. Of course, Levi with the glasses and Levi's makeup all there. Yes, sir. Yeah, glasses ni Levi. There you go. Look at that, Levi. No free feet pics. Oh, no. O, diba? Ka-cherry yan. Okay, chat. That's it for today. Sunday, okay? If you're not doing anything on Sunday, di kayo busy, kita-kita tayo sa Sunday. I'm opening up a stream there. For now, this is where the stream ends. Have a great evening, everybody. Thank you so much. Huge shout out to Mommy Keiko who dropped the 5 gifted, chat. Come on, man. The live stream depends. The live stream lives on memberships. you're not yet sub, if you want to gift memberships, please consider membering. Please consider becoming a Twitch sub. I'll see you Sunday, chat. Thank you so much for tonight. Have a great evening. Goodbye, everyone.